Hello everybody, Average Gamer here. Welcome to another episode of Kerbal Space Program, the science for everything. In this episode, we get 20 science to spend. What I wanted to get is this thing right here, the external fuel duct. This will give us the ability to launch our sounding rockets just that little bit further. I also wanted to redesign this thing as well a little bit. Try to come up with a better idea, like something that'll go further and obviously be a little bit more, well, effective and actually will work. So we're going to load up our SR2 here. Oh, there it is. Our SR2, our sounding rocket 2. And we're going to make a couple changes to it. Number one, we're going to get rid of this. We're actually going to use... engine. The actual sounding rocket motor now. Yeah, just as I thought. This thing doesn't want to connect to it. Werner engines, would they... Oh, actually, the Werner engine might actually... Would that connect and then I just have to do like a quick spinner? Spin job on it? Nope. Oh, it doesn't want to connect. Okay. So we're going to change this up a little bit here. We're going to get... Well, that's the engine. Okay, so we're going to dump that. We're going to go with those for now. I don't like the way this engine just sits there. I don't know. It feels like it's going to fall over on us or something. I mean, we can do one of these bigger engines, but I'd rather go for something I can kind of scale a little bit better. I mean, it is... I mean, this is the actual... like the actual designed engine for it. But we don't have any connecting options to it, which kind of upsets me a little bit. The coupler doesn't work. That doesn't work. It's the part where like you sit back and you try to figure out how someone made a mod where certain things don't work. Well, I don't want to say properly, because we have the decoupler. The two decouplers. What are we using for the decouplers? Yeah, we're using these decouplers. Alright, well, we'll use this engine anyways. What is it's got a thrust to 10. Well, actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's just go for something bigger. Boom. Wow, that actually looks pretty intense now that I've got it on there. But here we go. So this is the SR3. Actually, you know what? We're going to call it the 2. No, actually, yeah, the SR3. That's what we're going to call it. Save. The whole point here is basically just to go higher and further and get some more science so we can unlock that fuel option so we can actually go back to the maybe the engine we had before, or even maybe do 2 engines and or actually might even add just a second one on the next one, like another stage maybe. We'll see. So we're going to launch in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to slowly... There we go. Wow. So we're at 1/15th of the throttle here. Wow. We're going to revert flight to the vehicle assembly building. Because, yeah, it looks like we're going to have to go to the next... Wait, did we not have wings on this thing that are now gone? Oh, the wings are on the other thing. Okay. No. I'll do 2 fuel tanks. Thank you. Oh, no, thank you. Thank you. I'll put you in the bottom. When it comes to aerodynamics, there we go. We're going to do a 4 thing of wings here. And then we'll do a 4 thing of wing up here. We'll see how far that gets us. I can't see us getting into orbit or anything like that, but I want to get us high enough that we can get some science. So we're going to immediately turn on SAS, max out our speed here. We're going to turn on our science. We can already take a temperature scan, which we're going to keep. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, full throttle. Launch. We went to 400. And we're immediately... Wow, we're definitely top heavy. Did it clear all the fuel out of this stage? It did, okay. And we're on our way back down, so we're going to break everything here. And I'm just going to up the speed. Turn off SAS as well. This is the fun part where we get to sit back and let this thing really fall super slow. Oh my gosh. So this is the part where I say, just so you guys know, no videos will be put on the channel on Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. Now here in Canada, Monday is a holiday as well. I'm bringing up my calendar actually. So the 24th, 25th, and 26th, no videos. I'll be recording on the 26th. Probably for the 27th and 28th, and on the 28th, recording for the rest of the week. I'm doing a bunch of mass recording for today for the week as well. Today being Sunday. So if you comment something and you see me kind of do the same thing that might be a mistake or whatever over the next couple episodes, don't worry. It's only because I mass spammed a bunch of recordings today being Sunday, and I just kind of wanted to get everything done for the week because Christmas is coming up next weekend, so gotta get things going. Gotta get some house cleaning done. Wow, this thing really like bounces around a lot. Oh no, did I? Oh no, was the temperature gate? Oh no. So we logged the temperature. And the temperature was in the nose cone. Yeah, it was. Well, we're going to recover the Wessel anyways. Actually, it may have been actually the... Actually, fingers crossed, it may have been the... Because it popped up for a second. Yeah, boo. Done. All right, 21 science, and we need 50. So, I mean, this thing can launch pretty good. I'm wondering if... That's 389. The engine we're using right now, I think, is the 115, right? It's the 405. Yeah, it's that one. This one has more power. This one's like way more stronger, but it's also like 3 times this size. So we're not going to do anything there. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce its thrust to 50%. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to add another stage of rockets to this thing. Also going to grab this and lift that up. And then to make it a little bit more safer, we're going to attach that down there and then attach this to the base. Come on. There you go. So that should hold us just a little bit better than it would before. I was thinking of putting these around it just to kind of hold it up a little bit as a like a counterweights. A little bit. Yeah, does this thing have... Yeah, that's the nose cone that has all the science. So maybe that's our 4. Even though this one should be the 3 because there's 3 things here. Well, I can assume this is going to get us to 4,000 feet. Yeah. This does have thrust vectoring. So, we'll try and launch this puppy. We'll try and get a bit of a ballistic. So yeah, see, temperature scan. So we're going to take this, and we're going to immediately recover the vessel. I keep saying vessel. Recover the vessel. We're going to get that science we need. I'm actually going to double check real quick. How much do we need? And now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I even need this, actually. What I might need is just better... like better rockets, maybe? Well, this will give us more science tech. That actually gives us the thermometer. So I'm going to take this. And that's 50. That's a lot of science there. I'm going to quickly throw on 2 thermometers on this thing. Zoom in here. So we're going to put 2 thermometers on this thing. Good. Let's see if we can maybe throw 2 cameras on this thing. No, just 2. There we go. So there we go, 2 cameras. I don't know exactly what these... do. That's just the press mat. That's way too big. Scans brings high radar altimetry sensor. This is an entry-level module in the sensor family, commonly sold with a bundle of rockets. Remote control model. After photos getting revealed, 90% of the target audience tried to duct tape it to the exhaust pipe of the rocket. This new improved models. I'm gonna assume this is like a scan sat thing, which you might try to do a little later. But here we go. Higher, further, faster. Hopefully less explodier. So first thing I want to do is I want to try this. Tick. No. Only operates close around Kerbal. Okay, only around the sun. Oh wow, okay. Good to know. Max speed here. Both these go at the same time, so we're going to launch in 3, 2, 1. Temperature scan. We're going to keep it. We're also going to tilt a little bit over. We're going to keep it prograde. Tilt it just a little bit more. Oh, now we're good to go. No, I want you to... Come on. Okay, point retrograde for me. There you go. We're gonna go over the. We're gonna get over the ocean and get some more science, at least in the water. So we made it to 4,000 meters, which is good. Might be able to actually put 1 or 2 more on here before we actually have issues. When we get to 2,000 meters, I'm actually gonna pop our decouplers here. that. And we're also going to pop our parachutes. What the hell was that just fell off? What was that? Something just went flying off that way. I'm wondering if it was like the cover, maybe? We're also going to up the speed here and get into some water. So yeah, successful missions all in this episode. I'm actually impressed. So, in the next episode, fingers crossed, we'll be able to have a little bit more science to unlock some more stuff. That's the first thing we'll do in the next episode, unlock some new science. Until next time, see you guys then. Bye-bye.